man, I've come a long way. Mom would be proud of me.
Scott, man, does it bring the same level of gratification when you stopped in between rounds? I mean, obviously you put in some real good work there, but is it a feeling if you had actually finished him?
No, I don't think so. I think if, to get a knockout or something like that is the ultimate feeling, but it's gratification in a different way. I mean, some of those shots, a lot of guys would have went down and stayed down on a couple of those shots. Like, my hand is so sore, my knuckles. He took some hard shots, but, there's a gratification in the fact that, I'm a dog too. I'm never going away. None of these guys, like I said the other day to you, nobody shut me out. Nobody's, completely smoked me or anything like that on any of my losses. It's all close. I'm a dog. So, he got a knockdown, put me on my butt there, but all that did was piss me off. And I came back forward, and I think once he did that, he hit me with his best shot and then realized, man, this dude ain't playing. This kid is going to keep coming forward and be in my face. I don't want any more of that. I didn't sign up for that.
And I know you told me before the fight you really wanted that Donald Cerrone moment in the cage with your little man. How did that feel to actually have that come to fruition?
Man, it's a dream come true, really it is. So, it's a different purpose now. It's a different sort of purpose with fighting. Before, it was anything I could do to avoid the real world for a little bit, fighting for myself and to be the best I could be. But now with a family and for him, it's a different purpose. So to be able, and he's too young, he won't remember it, but he's going to be in those picks. And to be able to share this with him is so special, man, because I've openly said it, but I came up without a dominant father figure. So I had to learn a lot on my own. So, for me, it's being a dad is about showing him how to achieve goals, and this is my platform to do that. I'm not going to tell him how to do things. I'm going to show him. So when he looks back, he knows, hey, Pops, he set a goal. He had a dream. He went up there and he put it all on the line for everybody to see, and this is how he got it. He didn't talk about it. He went out there and did it. So, to show him, that's the ultimate, for me.
How much of that background and not having a father figure is behind you doing this as a career? Because a lot of people think it's that way.
Yeah, I think it's a cliche story, and I'm kind of jaded towards it because a lot of media outlets and UFC, and it's not your fault. Everybody wants to know the story behind the fighter, and that's part of it. People want to know you. But, I'm typical story. Troubled childhood, no dominant father figure, a lot going on, So all that story is the same. So now I feel like with my boy, I get another chance. But, I tell people all the time I get some funny looks, but fighting changed my life. Fighting people in this octagon changed my life for the better, man. Taught me a lot of lessons learned through sport, but a lot of lessons the hard way, literally and figuratively. So, it's changed my life for the better, and I already can't thank this sport enough for what it's given me.
Scott, you talked about getting a top 15 fighter. Do you have anybody specific that you want to fight, or just anybody top 15, top 10?
Yeah. I'd love to have the winner of Guida and Miller. I'm not sure where they're ranked. But I know they're both Hall of Famers. I think that's cool. You know what I mean? Like, give me one of those Hall of Famers. That'd be awesome. But if not, everybody's equally tough, man. It's like people pick and choose, but it don't matter. Everybody's a bad day. You know what I mean? It's so, I don't know if one fight's easier than the other in different ways. So, I'd love to have the winner of those guys or a Hall of Famer, but, I'm not the matchmaker. I don't know if I've ever gotten to choose a fight, so, the old cliche, whoever they get. But, I belong up there with those guys. I'm a super athlete. I'm kind of behind the curve, because I played professional hockey, college baseball. I got started late. These guys are Division I wrestlers. They're jiu-jitsu world champions. They're kickboxing world champions. I'm just a super athlete that decided one day to go to an MMA gym and had a lot of fun. So So I've spent my entire career just trying to catch up. You know what I mean? Trying to settle in the octagon. I got in the UFC when I was 7-0. That's nothing, man. I'm fighting my last fight before the UFC was in a rodeo barn. We warmed up in the petting zoo, man. That's no lie. It smelled like cow manure in the. So, you know, I'm trying to catch up, but with this fight, I needed this fight with this matchup. When I saw it come across, obviously I didn't pick it. I'm not Sean Shelby. When I saw this matchup, I'm like, you know what? This dude throws down. This is an opportunity right here. So, you know, and when you're coming off a loss, you don't get to pick. So, you know, I need that bonus money, man. You guys, you know, now you see the baby boy. We got a house. You know, I need to put some bread on the table. I'm trying to set him up, so I need that money.
Can we talk about the first round? Talk about his toughness. You
Yep.
had him on the ground early,
Yep.
and there was a couple submission attempts. Can you just talk about the ground for those few minutes in the first round?
Yeah, you know, that ground, all the groundwork and the kind of clinching was just to wear him down a little bit. I knew with every grappling exchange that his power meter was going to go down, down, down. And some of the submission attempts, you know, they were there. I squeezed for him, and they were good, but he was just, you know, he's strong. He's a big guy too. Obviously, he missed weight. So the game plan was, hey, man, let's lean on him a little bit. Let's grapple if the opportunity arises, and he's going to burn 2 times more energy than you. Like, he's not ready for that sort of fight. So, you know, I squeezed on a few of them. They weren't quite there, but I knew that it was going to pay off for me near the end, and it did. It broke him. But they were there, man. But, you know, it was just a penny in the bank for later in the fight.
When your opponent missed weight, that told you something about it?
Yeah, for sure. I think it always does. You know, because he tried hard. I had guys in the fitness gym at 6 a.m. working out, some of my training partners, and they said he was laying on the floor at 6 a.m. on the day of weigh-ins and, like, not making it. And then he didn't even weigh in until 10:45. And that's me already rehydrating for 2 hours. At this level, you need a 1% advantage. You know, any sort of advantage you can get. If I got 2 more hours to rehydrate than a guy, and he's depleted his body that much to make the weight, you know, I'm seeing it as an advantage. It's another penny in the bank for later.
And you already fought twice in 2019.
Yep.
Would you like to fight a third time?
Yeah, for sure. I tried to get on that Greenville card. That was, I don't know, a month and a half ago, 2 months. I'm trying to ride it. Like I said, I got a new house. I got a baby boy. This is a different sort of purpose. This is that dad life, man. This is a different sort of fight. You know what I mean? Like, I've been changing diapers, got shit on my hands, so we're trying to do a little bit better, man. We're like, I'm like, all right, if I'm gonna go through this, I need to set you up, but yeah, I feel healthy, like I feel good. I don't have a lot of mileage on my body, you know. I've had a couple hard fights, but you know, I still feel great.
You mentioned you missed it on the Greenville card. Do you have a card in mind moving forward?
No, I got to see what's out there. I always love Vegas. I love Vegas. You know, I think we capitalized on a big opportunity tonight on ESPN. You know, I feel like I look good on TV. I feel like, you know, I'm, you know, promotable, all that stuff. I feel like when I fight, you know what you're getting. Like, hey, you know, this dude's going to go out and take some risks. He's going to throw some wild shit, and he's going to try to bury guys, you know, so you can guarantee that there's going to be some excitement in my fights. So I think you don't always get that with every guy. So, you know, I got a little bit of stock, and so, you know, we'll see.
Let's go back to that moment you said, like, when you first entered a UFC or entered a MMA gym. Did you ever think, like, hey, I'm going to make it to the UFC when you first entered that gym?
No, man. When I started, it's funny because my coach is right back here. When I first started, I started doing jiu-jitsu. I'm like, I'm never going to fight. You know, I was doing the 9 to 5. I was doing a recruiting for electrical engineers. So I was sitting in this cubicle, staring at a computer, talking on the phone to these foreign PhD grad engineers, and it drove me crazy, man. So I took up jiu-jitsu as an outlet. I had a friend, Jarrett, at the time. So I started doing jiu-jitsu. I'm like, I'm not going to fight. I'm just here as another outlet to try and combat the rat race. And a year later, I'm like, we'll try it. I won in 40 seconds, didn't get hit. We'll go till I lose. All of a sudden, I'm in the UFC, you know, and I'm like, holy shit, these guys are good, man. This dude's a Division I wrestling champ. I'm just a kid from Tennessee, man, like out here hacking around. These dudes are the best in the world. So, you know, I'm up here hanging with the top 0.001% in the UFC, and, you know, I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. That's it. Yeah.
Tends to have his hands to his side. Was that part of the game plan, that straight right that you brought him with in the first that really got his
Alongside?
Yeah, he tends to have a little bit of an earmuff guard.
Yeah.
Is that part of the strategy where you're trying to go straight down the pipe with that right? Or is that just happenstance?
I don't think so. We knew that right hand would be there because he carries his lead hand a little low. But I started noticing right off the bat. So the plan was early to feint him and try and draw out, see what he's going to do. How's he going to react? So he was reacting a little differently than we planned for. Instead of pulling back a lot, he was ducking forward. So that's when that uppercut came in. So I feinted him, zipped that uppercut through there and smoked him. Hit him hard, and that's when he kind of stumbled back. But I noticed he was doing that. So, I mean, I'm always going to land right hands. It don't matter. It doesn't matter if it's the boogeyman out there, man. The right hand's coming. I'm going to throw him until I drop. So you're getting hit with one if you fight me, I promise.
With the nickname Hot Sauce, do you get inundated with like people trying to give you hot sauce, trying to make you eat very spicy?
Yeah.
Does that become annoying as hell? It looks like it's
Well,
not something you love.
Yeah. I got a lot of mileage on me in that sense. Where when I was early on,
Yeah, you're gonna clarify that.
early on in my career, I did all the hot sauce challenges and all that, you know, like, oh, try these hottest wings, show up. And but now it's like, man, I ain't doing that. I don't feel like having my stomach hurt for 2 days. Like, I can still eat it all, but it's funny now, like when I'm out at a restaurant, people are like, "You not using any hot sauce?" I'm like, hey, man, this is dessert. What are you talking about? But, you know, the nickname is true. I eat a lot of hot sauce. I eat it on everything. And you know, and like I've told you guys, I'm a simple guy. Like, at first I didn't want a nickname, you know. I'm not like a killer or axe murderer or a pit bull. I'm just a dude from Tennessee. So the hot sauce name is because I eat a lot of hot sauce, and I still do. I love it.
No hot sauce sponsorship?
We're working on it. I've done a spot for Cholula, but we'll see. Whoever's paying the most. But I may come out with my own hot sauce here soon. So we'll see.
Thanks, Scott.
Yeah. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.